This is Lady Myya. I am here with Meka Diamond. Okay, Diamond Honey. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna sit and we're gonna chat, but we're gonna get to know who she is first. Okay. Honey Girl got visible evidence. She's also a talk show host on Houston's show, and she's also in GMT Radio, Morning Tea Radio, and then she's located in Houston. Girlfriend is big as the stars are bright. Okay, so I wish you guys please welcome Miss Diamond.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the warm, exciting welcome. Thank you so much.
You are quite welcome, and I'm so honored and privileged for you to even be here today. So this has been like a very interesting morning for me, because like I got on your call, honey, and I was just floored. Like, oh my gosh, I just got an overabundance of energy and I'm ready to go. I was like, I'm gonna talk to her later and we're gonna get it. So
Yes, my show is early in the morning, so I have to be full of energy, full of life, in order to, for those who may need motivation or encouragement, and just to get your day started, get your morning started, and have a good word, good music, and then a good topic to talk about.
You guys, it was amazing. That's all I'm saying. And and it was live and it was on Facebook. So, you know, you ain't got to go too far to find her. So
Yes.
what I will say is this. What got you started? What was the focal point at that point in time for you to make the decision to become a host of your own radio station?
Yeah, I mean, so what happened was it fell into my lap. I'll just say this, you know, nothing is by coincidence. Of course, God plants you in places that you never thought that you would be in, but apparently this was the place that he wanted me to reside. So I was asked to be a radio show host and just to try it out for a couple of days, right? At the time, there was some radio personalities that was on the morning tea. Well, it wasn't called the morning tea, but in the morning. So it was a morning show that it was 5 days out of the week. And the station manager asked if I wanted to try it because the spot was available. Being that I had done a lot of interviews for internet radio stations and some local stations here in Houston, I wasn't scared of getting behind the microphone. But here was an opportunity for me to take full control over everything that happens behind the microphone. So at first I said no. I said, no, I don't want to do that. And then he said, well, just try it out for at least a week. So I said, okay, I'll try it out. So on my right before my 40th birthday, I decided I would start. So I started one day went to 2 days, 2 days went to 5 days, and 5 days now went to 3 years later. I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary of being a radio personality. So it all started out by someone just asking and me first saying no, but then I said yes, and I'm still in this place. And I'll say, you know, as I said before, nothing happens by coincidence. I know that this was purpose for me. It has opened a lot of opportunities, a lot of doors for me as well. And also I thrive off of the energy of everybody else that's being blessed because of the platform, the topics that we share, the experiences that others are now comfortable with opening up. These are people that has been hiding things up underneath within their heart, from their friends, their family for years. And now, because of the platform and other people opening up and sharing, they're able to release some of the pressure and the weight that's been weighing them down for so long. So that's the benefit for me. And that's why I know that it was purposeful. I know that I was supposed to be in the seat where I am. And I'm honored to be on GMT Radio.
Wow. You said a mouthful, honey. You said a mouthful. But you know what? You were, you said it. This was your purpose. And everything that happens, it happens for that very reason. And so many people are just holding on to too much. And this is why people are like shutting down, going crazy. They're not, you know, they're just not interacting the way that they should. And so we appreciate you, dearest. And I'm glad that you have this format, girlfriend. Okay. I'm just gonna let you know I'm gonna follow you. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna follow.
Well, thank you so much.
So wait, let me ask you this: you have the radio station, and then so you have the GMT. So that's the good morning. Is that the good morning tea? And how long is
It's
that?
GMT is the platform.
Mm-hmm.
GMT is the platform. So it's an internet radio station. It's worldwide. We have about 70,000 listeners that tune in every month. And that's the platform. We also have GMT Media Broadcasting Company, which is the broadcasting side, the filming side of GMT, which we have talk shows with that as well. And so the Morning Tea Radio Show is my show, which is 5 days out of the week. And I titled it the Morning Tea because we either have tea or coffee in the morning. Some people have other things, but because of us wanting to know tea, as we all know that that's a saying, that's something that people say, they want to know the tea. And so I give tea. I talk about things that are in the entertainment industry. I talk about things political, but then I also talk about relatable topics, things that happen every single day. So, and people who want to know the tea, they either want to get the tea, they want to know the tea, or they want to give the tea. So that's why I titled it the Morning Tea Radio Show.
I love that. I love that. Oh wow. Yeah, because you had a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
And I was like floored, like, oh my goodness, that didn't just happen, did it? Like, oh my gosh, the
Yes.
world. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I will say this. The move from Louisiana to Houston, like how different is it from back home to where you are now?
So Louisiana is more oil, gas, refineries. Houston is on a broader scale when it comes to building entrepreneurship. When it comes to, we do have oil and gas here, but it's on a larger scale here as well. The place where I am from is a little small country town. Now it's in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, which is a little larger. But when you come to Houston, when I came to Houston, which was a long time ago, it broadened my horizons when it comes to the different things that I could prepare myself for within the city. And I thank God my parents are here. Thank God that they chose to be here, because being here has opened up so many doors and opportunities for me since I've been here. And who knows, God may place me somewhere else, but for what I'm building, for the foundation of who I am and what I'm building right now, Houston is the place to be.
Amen. So for someone that is coming behind your sister, what would you say, or what would your words of wisdom in your industry, what would you say to someone that's just thinking about doing something like you have going on? Not started yet.
Well, first I would say you have to have the mindset. You know, people look at me and think that it's easy. People look at other radio personalities. They look at others who have podcasts and things of that nature. When I decided to say yes, to be creatively different. I didn't want to look like anybody else. I didn't want to have the same content as anybody else. I wanted to be different. And so what I would say for somebody who wants to have a show, who wants to go in the lane of media personality, radio personality, it could be in production, whatever the case may be, you have to realize what is going to set you apart from everybody else. It's so easy to start a podcast. It's easy for you to go somewhere, especially now, virtual platforms, to be able to discuss whatever it is that you want to discuss. But you have to be creatively different. You can't look like everybody else, because what will happen is you will get lost in the shuffle. You don't want to get lost in the shuffle. So you have to set yourself apart from everybody else and what they're doing. And from the very first day that I decided to say yes, I knew that I wanted to set myself apart. Like I said earlier, I have been on a lot of radio platforms and some TV platforms as well, to where I didn't feel like it was beneficial for me when I left. I didn't feel like they asked the right questions. I don't feel like they asked me enough to share enough about me and what I had going on. I don't think they did enough research about me to have a fluent, a comfortable conversation with me. So I knew that that was one of the things that I wanted to do when I started my own show. So I took time to do research. I took time to Google, go on YouTube and look at different people and see what approach they were taking and how they had segments and what did they do and what made people laugh and what made people leave. And then also, I was a station manager previous to me starting my own show, where I looked at analytics. I looked at, okay, how long were people on listening? If they were gone within the first 30 seconds of you talking, and I tried to understand and figure out, what is it? Why did they just log off within the first 30 seconds? So whatever it is that I have to grab their attention from the very beginning and keep them in tune with what's going on. So I wanted to make sure that I use my creative juices when putting my content together, and I segmented my show and just been consistent from day one. So I would say consistency, I would say research, and also setting yourself apart creatively. What is it that you can do to say that I'm different and people are going to listen to me because I'm different, and what that difference is going to be will be up to you, and whatever it is that you want to set your platform to be.
Wow. Yeah, no, it makes sense, because I mean, you really have to schedule. I mean, I'm still working on my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so God willing. Okay, if you could give us a look-see into your business with visible evidence, just to kind of get a just a handle on, you know, the type of conversation you would actually have with the person that you're actually trying to help.
Okay. So first I'll share what visible evidence is. Thank you so much for asking that question. So I'm the founder of Visible Evidence Consulting Firm, where we help clients reach new levels of success and grow through the areas of digital marketing, strategic planning, and we also do consumer relations, which means, community relations, which means we work with nonprofit organizations and we talk to them. We work with the youth and we talk to them about entrepreneurship. We go into the schools and we talk to the school kids based on whatever it is that the need is for that particular campus. But what I will share is there's a lot of people that are stuck within their business and they don't know what they need to do in order for their business to grow. They're either complacent or some don't even know where to begin. They have this idea or they've been blessed with this talent that God has given them, and they don't even know what direction that they should go in from the beginning, from the concept until getting into the actual movement of their business. So what we do is we pick it apart. We do a brand analysis, and we look at a business as a whole, and we pick it apart. After that analysis, the client or the consumer, they discuss with us what their needs are. So we look at their goals, then we put a plan in place. We do our research, we put a plan in place, and then we actively move after we set the plan. What I will say is there's a lot of people who have businesses that have been blessed, and they say that they can help people in different areas, but they really don't have the education or the tools or the resources or even the relationships to be able to carry out some of the things that they need to do. So what I would say is get someone who has a level of expertise in an area. If they have a level of expertise in an area, then actively perform whatever is necessary. And that's what my company does. We make sure that we figure out what the need is, and we act on the needs. We act on the goals. If they're short-term, long-term, whatever the need is, we make sure that we act on those goals. Not only making sure that your business is moving, but you're also receiving a return on your investment, and you have economic value within your business as well. So when I go to bed at night, when I lay my head on the pillow, I can say that I've done everything that I said that I was going to do. And you're seeing it as we move through the steps and the process of your business. So that's what we do. When we utilize relationships that we built when it comes to marketing, we use the radio platform, we use the TV platform. Any platform that I have that's a resource that will be able to be beneficial to my clients is what we do with my company.
See, that's a lot of value right there, because like everybody's still trying to figure it out. You know, you don't know what your strategy is just yet, and you know, you don't know if people are going to like it or if they're going to accept it or if they just don't want to deal with it all together.
Right.
So you having that experience in the field, you know, giving them like, okay, that's strategic. Yes. That's important, very important. And I appreciate that all the time. Appreciate it. Okay, so if there is anything else you would like to just kind of plug right now, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, first, thank you for having me on your platform. I'm so grateful to you as my Promote Her sister. This is what we do. And as entrepreneurs, as women within the sisterhood, we network with one another. For those who are interested in becoming a part of the sisterhood, this is something that is international. we definitely support one another. We definitely encourage and motivate each other. So if I would say anything, I would say tap into a network of people, not necessarily just women, but tap into a network of people that's going to give you good energy, that's going to motivate you, encourage you, not only motivate and encourage, but actually be beneficial to you as well as you being beneficial to them. There's a lot of people out here now that are trying to receive finances, and they're looking every way outside of their network in order to make sure that they are accomplishing the goals. So tap into those that you know have a level of expertise in areas and that are beneficial to you, that want to give you a buffet and you give them a plate at your table as well. And just, support each other. And that's what I would say right now, especially during the pandemic time. We are all trying to survive and figure out, especially as entrepreneurs, what is it that we can do? And you have to be creative. And if you aren't creative, you have to get with those who are in order to help you grow and not be ashamed of. Everyone is in a situation right now. I'll thank God that I'm in a situation where I have people that continue to support me because of the relationships that I've built, the clients that I've built based off of my company. And so they know me, they trust me. And so I would say to anybody that now, don't get complacent, don't get down, especially, make sure that you rely on God, lean not unto your own understanding, but continue to push forward and then look to those who can help you along the way.
Yes. Oh, you spoke that wisdom, honey. Yeah, you said that wisdom. You said, lean not to your own understanding. Shucks.
Yeah.
That is a big statement. It's a huge
Absolutely.
statement. And the Bible's living. So
Yes.
it's for any and every time zone. So
Yes.
we definitely understand and appreciate your time, dear
Oh,
heart.
you are so welcome. So welcome. I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to what's to come with you and your platform, and how you're going to grow and how you are going to bring another level to your area and beyond, and however else that we can help one another. I'm definitely here to help. Just reach out to me, but I'm excited and I'm grateful to be on your platform.
I'm equally honored, okay, because it's very hard to catch a lot of the promote herds, but you know what? Nevertheless, I have nothing but patience, and you guys have been nothing but kind to me, and I do appreciate that, because
You're
in the
welcome.
business world, sometimes you don't always get that.
Absolutely. That's why it's important to connect with the sisterhood and those who want to see you win.
Yes, and I'm super uber appreciative. I am. Well, thank you guys for joining us here with Living Your Best Life with Lady Myya. You guys, please like, share, subscribe to everything. I'm going to have all her information listed below. I'm going to have all my information also listed below. Sister girl, we going to definitely talk about that TV and radio situation.
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely.
And you guys, you have a great and most wonderful day.